Hello, beautiful friends. The video I have for you today is more for the people who may stumble upon my channel and don't know me very well. And I do it all the time. I stumble upon channels, just random ones, because I love just surfing the web and I love just seeing new creators and I love supporting new creators. It's one of my favorite things because I love to just see channels rise, and I like to just support the smaller accounts and I can boost them up because it seems kind of hard. But this is a video for those of you who do stumble upon my channel, however small, and you're curious to what it's about, where it started, what was going through my mind, and just in general, like why my videos in the past couple years have just been so inconsistent. And I know that a lot of you probably aren't really that curious about it, but you know, this is for those of you who may be curious or maybe new here, or just this is to just get to know me and the direction that I hope to take with this channel and the direction in the future. So to begin, when I first started this channel, it was probably it was 2012, December. And my first video was actually a makeup haul. A drugstore makeup haul, mind you. I was a 13-year-old girl, and I would just get whatever I could. Whatever my mom would let me, because you know, I didn't have a job, didn't have an income, so I got whatever my mom would let me get at the store. And I've always been so fascinated with beauty. I've always watched different channels, and the first channel that I actually watched was Juicy Star 07, which is a thing that I put in my first video. Was just a conglomeration of people that I really liked on YouTube. And to be honest with you, I don't really watch any of those people anymore, but I still think that they are pretty inspirational for a lot of makeup and skincare routine kind of videos. And then my channel kind of took a turn. So in about, I would say 2013, 2014, I got really into my faith, and I'm still into it. As you can see, I have the Catholic flag back there. And I never stopped being passionate about, you know, taking care of your skin and everything, but I didn't know, I guess you could say, quite how to, and I wasn't the most educated on makeup, yet I still found beauty so fascinating. But anyways, so how I started getting into these self-help kind of videos and religious kind of videos is because it's all reflective of my journey, and it's all reflective of where I was at the time. And I feel like now I'm just in a conglomeration of all of those things that I'm still passionate about, and I want to make videos, I want to talk about those things all the time. On my Instagram channel, I oftentimes talk about these things on, well, not channel, but on my Instagram stories. On my Instagram, I love talking about a wide range of topics. It's so confusing. I'm into politics, I'm into philosophy, religion, but there's another side. I am really passionate about skincare. Well, I've become more passionate, more educated on skincare, makeup, hair care, you know, just the, you know, girly things that girls tend to be interested in. And I find myself kind of confused because I love posting all of these things. And on my Instagram stories, I tend to just constantly post things about it, and people don't tend to necessarily care. I mean, my friends sometimes will respond to things. They care more about the politics half, but the beauty and the more feminine side of things, people tend to not care about that much, except for some of the female people that are interested in what I have to say about those topics, because it is something that girls oftentimes will be curious about. Other girls' skincare routines, other girls' makeup brands they use, and how much makeup they wear, just those kinds of things in general. But here's my problem with going on my Instagram and just randomly going on spurs on there, is that I find myself having more and more to say. Like, I love getting in front of the camera. I love talking to people. I love talking to my friends about these kinds of things. However, another dilemma I have with getting in front of a camera and talking about these things is that I oftentimes slip up because I'm talking to an audience of people. I'm talking to an audience of people right now, which is, I think, a really big thing, you know? This is a video available to everyone, whereas my Instagram stories and my Instagram posts are only dedicated to those who follow me, as my account is on private. So I feel like when you have a lot of people listening to you, you have a certain amount of accountability to them, is to spread the truth and is to try and be accurate as you can. And this is a problem that I've had. And I feel like I have the ability to step down if I'm wrong on something, and I'm open to being critiqued. However, there is also a part of the critiques that there's a good critique is good. I'm not gonna lie to you, but what's not good is bullying, which is something else I'm really concerned about with posting on YouTube. And I really don't know what direction I'm gonna take with YouTube. I really don't. But I've had a bunch of ideas recently about things that I wanted to post, and I think that's great. I'm glad. I'm impassioned to make YouTube videos again, and I'm hoping that passion sits there. What I think originally killed the passion for me originally was when I got kind of made fun of by people at school for making YouTube videos at the time, and I kind of got discouraged over time to keep making these videos. Is people, you know, they would come up and say, oh, I saw your YouTube video, ha ha ha, and my video, someone came up and was like, oh, endings and startings, ha ha ha, so funny. That's a video that I made, by the way. And at the time, I felt like endings and startings was a really good video, and I still do. I think the message that I had to say was a pretty good message. I think that change is something that happens for all of us, and I think that we can all experience it together, and we can all help each other through the hard times that we face. And I love helping people. I love giving advice. And I just, you know, I saw other people at school who made some YouTube videos, and I was like, oh man, they're getting made fun of too. And that's the thing, it kind of just discouraged me a bit. It made me think that my videos were a joke and that I had nothing meaningful to bring to the table. It made me feel like my videos just were a joke to most people, that they didn't mean much. And unfortunately at the time, I didn't register to my early mid-teen brain that the reality is that all of us have important things to share, and I think that's a great thing for us all to bring to the table. However, a lot of us oftentimes become discouraged, unfortunately, and I definitely was. But I'm no longer going to let discouragement of other people get to me and say, oh, what you have to say has of no value. Now, I typically like to be a humble person. However, I do think that what I have to say could be helpful for other people, in terms of just politics, religion, beauty, just anything. I think that I have some things to say. And that brings me to my next topic. The next thing I have to say for the direction of the channel. I really don't know the direction because I'm so passionate about so many things. And I don't know how I feel about just randomly posting like a plethora of topics, like one day going from beauty, then one day going to politics, and then one day going to just random philosophy, one day just going on rants, because I love doing rants. I love just sitting in front of people being raw and honest, and that's what probably a majority of my videos would be. And my problem is that if I post too much, if I post a lot of things about politics, then people in the beauty world might not take me as seriously when I maybe make an occasional beauty video. And then my other videos on the flip side is that if I choose to mostly focus on beauty videos and prioritize beauty videos, then people within politics would be like, huh, she's just someone who likes to be in beauty. She's just, you know, she's not complete, you can't take her seriously because all she focuses on beauty. Because I'm someone who loves researching an avenue of topics. I love educating myself on everything. I love doing that. And that's my problem, is that I have so many things that I'm interested in that I just dump them all in there. And I'm thinking maybe I could just, it just came to mind, is that maybe it'd be a good idea to sort of prioritize certain things or put things in just different folders on my channel so people could like choose what kind of videos they would rather see, what they're more interested in. But another problem that I have with this is that if I insert my religious or political views too much into my channel, then people in the beauty realm would be turned off by what I have to say, or people would not take me seriously. It's really conflicting for me because I have so many things that I'm interested in and passionate in that I'm curious about. And I also don't necessarily like the idea of creating multiple channels. I think that I'd rather just have it all concentrated in one channel. And just the direction that I have for this channel is kind of confusing. It all started off with just me sitting there and just, you know, ranting off in front of the camera about my drugstore makeup haul things and giving funny reactions to them, as funny reactions as a 13-year-old girl would. But essentially, this is just my confliction, is the direction that I have for my channel. But there's also another thing that I have a problem with, is that I kind of touched on this in the beginning, is that I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to get a large following. But if I did, if there's any chance that I did, I mean, I'm fine just having a few people watch my videos and comment, because I just love sitting in front of camera and just talking about things that other fellow people might be passionate in. I love connecting with people who are also passionate in the same things that I am, no matter how small the numbers. However, if there is a chance in a million that I was to get a lot of followers and get a lot of just people watching my videos, is that the influence that you have a level of accountability to your audience, to be truthful, to just be all around an honest and genuine person. And the problem with that is that we all grow as individuals, and people might perceive your growth or change of mind as, oh, this person is contradicting herself, when the reality is that we all grow, if that makes any sense. And a lot of people aren't receptive to change when it comes to different YouTube channels and everything. And that's one fold of an issue. That's one fold of it. And then the twofold of it is that I have a bit of a problem with being big, if that makes any sense. I don't know how I'd be able to handle an audience like that, but I mean, how does anyone think that they'd be able to handle an audience like that? Hold on, I need a sip of my water, yes. I drink out of a jug. Don't judge me. Anyways, so there is just this level of, when you put yourself on YouTube, you put yourself up for a level of vulnerability to people. And I don't know how I'd feel about that until I was actually in the situation. But from as far as I've seen from YouTube creators, is that they oftentimes are kind of overwhelmed with all of that. And I don't know if I'd be overwhelmed. I probably would, knowing me, but it's just, I don't know the direction for my channel, if I'm honest with you. And I'm still figuring it out. And I'm still figuring out if I want to do things. My video has just been random. My channel doesn't have like a set theme. And I'm thinking about, you know, just, there's a channel that I love called Mrs. Midwest, and she just does things to help other females in this world who choose to live more feminine, voice crack, who choose to live more feminine lifestyles, live more femininely. And I love her channel, and I'm thinking about maybe that'd be something, a good direction for me, but I don't feel like I'm on her level yet to actually give advice. And I'm sort of stuck in this crossroads because I'm so passionate in so many things. But that's essentially all I have for you today about the direction of my channel that I feel is the best way I could put it into words. Is that, again, like I said, I'm not quite sure where this channel is going to go. But if you have any suggestions for everything that I've put out there, and you're just a random person stumbling upon this channel, please give me a message and tell me. I am all ears, and I love to listen, and I love to just hear what people have to say about me, about what they think would be a good improvement. I love hearing critiques and things people have to say, as long as it's respectful and nice and just kind. And I just think that all in general, people shouldn't have these ill intentions for one another. We all should lift each other up, if that makes any sense. But that's all I have for you today. I will speak to you later, beautiful lovelies. Maybe I'll post another video, maybe I won't. I'm thinking about doing one right after this. I'm not sure. But again, please comment, maybe like, maybe subscribe, maybe suggest it to a friend. I don't know. But I will see you later, loves. Bye! I'm goofy sometimes.